Welcome to our living room. This is from the Disney couch, and you get to come along on our journey to Mount Olympus.
Hercules.
Hercules.
Yes, tonight it's Hercules.
This is one of kind of the newish ones. Is this considered one of the Disney Renaissance movies?
It was made in '97, so
Okay.
yeah, it's right in the middle there.
This is, I think, the only movie from the Disney Renaissance that I've never seen.
I've never seen it either, Mommy. We have something in common.
It'll be a new experience for both of us.
All three of us. I've
Oh.
never seen Hercules either.
Okay.
Jaira?
I've seen it multiple times. I don't know where you guys have been.
I know.
It wasn't really that successful. They
Oh,
had
okay.
big expectations for it, but it didn't really measure up to all the other movies of this period. So yeah, it was a bit of a disappointment for the studio. The stock dropped in Disney after Hercules.
But
So we're going downhill toward dinosaur now. That's kind of how it works.
oh,
Sorry.
I'm sure there'll be some good things that we enjoy about this movie. And
I'm pretty excited for this one. Everyone says it's really good.
And I think you guys are going to enjoy it because Hades is a good villain and Meg is a good heroine.
nice. It's kind of loosely based off the Greek gods at Olympus.
Yeah, as loosely as Disney bases anything on.
Yeah.
They took some big liberties, and they wanted to do a big premiere in Greece of this movie, but it was panned by the Greek public and the government. The Greeks said, "Oh yeah, there's another example of Westerners trying to subvert our culture to try to make money off us. Forget it, pal." And yeah, so it didn't go over big in Greece. So they took some liberties with the story. But,
It didn't go over bacon grease.
Big in Greece. Big in Greece.
Oh.
it didn't go over bacon grease.
So now is the time to watch Hercules.
Hey, good idea.
You know what? It wasn't bad.
Wasn't bad.
I enjoyed the story. The animation seemed kind of cut rate. Voice acting was pretty good. Music was meh. I don't feel like my life has been incomplete up to this point, having not seen Hercules.
You know, it took me a really long time to get into the characters. Like, for a long time, I just really didn't care that much about Hercules for some reason.
Yeah,
and it's terrible.
me either.
So I honestly, it wasn't until Meg sacrificed herself that I kind of started to feel a little bit of investment
Yeah.
in how the story was going to turn out. Up to that point, I guess because it was all kind of just selfishly motivated, like where am I going to end up in the world, and I want to be a god, and so yeah.
I guess it's tough to feel sympathy for somebody whose their goal in life is, hey, I want to be a god.
Yeah. I liked how Hades, whenever he got angry, he'd start to flame up a little bit more.
Yeah.
It was well done, the animation for it.
There was a lot of pop culture references in Hercules, so I kind of got the impression that they were trying to shoehorn those pop culture things
I didn't
into
get
this
anything.
movie a little much.
And stuffing all these Disneyfied and Americanized things in there, right down to the fact that they had like a black gospel choir narrating it.
Yeah.
Which
I
was,
want them narrating my life.
well, yeah, but do you know what I mean? Like, it had absolutely nothing to do with Greek culture, and they kind of reminded me of Destiny's Child, sort of.
Yeah, I found that kind of an odd mashup of
it was an odd
the
mashup.
gospel music, and they're singing Hallelujah, and they're singing about Greek mythology, and yeah, it was
Yes.
like,
Yeah.
gospel truth? Well, no.
I didn't know what to think of it. I mean,
But,
you know,
like-
it is catchy.
Yeah.
I thought it was good how like they start with like this boring narrator like a long time ago in ancient Greece, and we're all just kind of like
Cameo by Charlton Heston, by the way.
and we're all just kind of like okay, get on with it, and then these muses break out, and it's like oh yes.
I like the setup when Hercules lost his strength and he had to try to defeat the Cyclops just using his wits and his training, and Hercules managed to win just barely, and so that was some good dramatic tension there. I like that, but yeah, the rest of the plot seemed a little plodding. Well, let's find out how closely Hercules stuck to the Disney formula, and we'll compare it against our chart.
Let's go to the scoreboard.
Book intro.
Nope.
Well, there's a vase intro.
Yeah.
Nope.
Grecian vase.
So wasn't vases the way ancient Greeks communicated stories?
Not a book.
Yeah, but it was kind of a book. It was
No.
the ancient Greek equivalent of a book.
Nope.
Very fine.
Next one.
Missing parents.
Yes.
Really?
was-
Who was missing?
You know, Zeus and Hercules and the sparkly person.
Zeus was missing from his parents,
Yeah, it was
but he had
weird.
2 full sets of parents.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he was missing for like.
I don't know what to think of this one.
Yeah. I don't think it's missing parents
Yes.
because yes, Hercules was taken away from one set of parents, but immediately he was picked up by another one.
Yes.
So at all times in the movie, he had not one but 2 sets of parents.
Yeah, but they were still missing, and it was a great plot point.
Yeah, but you know his parents weren't dead. He knew where they were. He knew how to
Yeah,
get
but
them.
They were missing from his life, sort of.
Yeah, but he had a great adopted mom and dad.
I know, and then we never saw from again after he went to go talk to Statue
yeah,
Zeus.
that's true.
Well, yeah, but they were good with it. They sent him
That
off.
was sad.
No, we saw
I
them
don't
in
know, I'm
a Zero to
torn.
Hero montage. They got this big house.
I think
Yeah.
we should give it half a point for missing parents.
Let's put it to a couch vote. Missing parents, 3, 2, 1, go! Okay, we'll round it off to half points because of the plot point of Herc trying to get home.
Herc.
Dad with the stash.
1 yes, 1 no.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Zeus had a stash. His
Yeah.
first
Yeah.
father had a stash.
Yep. We're glad Zeus had a stash.
Yeah.
And is it just me, or does he look like the four-armed diner alien from Star Wars Episode
Why
2?
does he look like him?
I don't know, but he
Look at
does.
the shape of his
Yeah,
lower
Head?
face.
yeah.
Wow! What do you know?
I don't
I
know.
don't know.
Obscure reference.
Thank you.
Talking animals.
The Pegasus, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think he's humanoid. Definitely intelligent, but I don't think at any point he really communicated with Hercules.
No, I can't think of that either.
Yeah. The only thing that I can think of is when Pain and Panic were disguised as woodland creatures. But here's the thing. Meg talked right to them. She started a conversation with these animals, fully expecting that they would talk back to her.
That's because she knew they were Pain and Panic. Then with so much sarcasm.
They
she's
were
like,
not
"Oh,
real
cute."
animals anyway. So
No talking animals.
Unlikely partnership.
So how about Meg and Hercules?
How?
no.
Well, see, Meg was using Hercules because she wanted to get her freedom, right?
Yeah.
And
He
so
wasn't using her for
No.
gain.
Okay, no,
No,
I
that's
like
supposed to
the
be.
He was just like, "Who's Meg?" And she was like, Hidden Mickey.
Yes, there
Yeah.
was in the hat and in the chair.
And then the swingy danger.
Yes, the swingy danger contained a hidden Mickey, yes.
Oh,
It
Yeah.
was
training.
It was
thing?
danger and it was swinging.
Okay, alright.
Yeah, the other ones that I saw online, some people were saying that in one of the Muse's hairdos, if you turn her upside down, it's a hidden Mickey, yeah. Or the map of the underworld was Mickey shaped.
Sort of.
Yeah. So these two were the best ones that we found.
Yeah.
Alcohol.
Yes.
There was one scene where Hades conjured up a martini, happened to have a worm in it, which kind of threw it off for him. But yeah, he had it in his hand right there. So I think that's enough to count it.
Witchy villain.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
He's
Yeah.
Hades. He's god of the
He
underworld.
can conjure up a martini.
Yeah.
Yes.
And also the witches were pretty witchy too.
Were
Yeah.
they were the Fates.
Yeah, but they were pretty witchy.
They
Yeah.
were. They only have one eye between the 3 of them.
Yeah, that would get difficult.
He's got some spoopy magic.
Yep, very spoopy.
Ugly villain.
Yes,
Yeah.
Hades was very ugly.
Quite ugly. You see those teeth?
Oh yeah.
Very sharp teeth.
And like that nose, like, and his chin went like, what did it remind me of?
A ski jump?
No, like a shoe.
Yeah.
But he had cool hair. Flame
That's-
hair.
did.
It's true. Yeah,
Yeah.
I want hair like that. And he had some really good crazy villain eyes a couple times too.
Oh yeah. Death by falling.
The Cyclops.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Herc tripped him off a cliff. And the Hydra died by death by rocks falling on it.
And
Oh, that's
And-
what that was. It was a Hydra.
It was.
Okay,
And
that makes sense.
and by the way, the computer animation for the Hydra left a few things to be desired.
That bug again.
Like, why would you
That's what
do
Herc
such a
said.
completely different style when Hercules is there in the cartoon style? Like, it looks so
yeah,
weird.
It really
but
did.
probably back
That's
then.
because they
though,
could.
But probably back then it was groundbreaking, but watching it now,
So the Hydra was groundbreaking computer animation because it was 1997. So 13 animators and technical artists spent a year and a half to make that 4-minute battle sequence. Probably most of the time was waiting for DOS to load.
Hit song.
Well, I think Go the Distance is our strongest competitor for a hit song. It was nominated for a Golden Globe and an Academy Award, but it lost to Celine Dion's My Heart Will Go On from Titanic. We have never heard that song before, Lynn and I, even though we were listening to music in the 90s. But, you know, for the Spanish version, they cast Ricky Martin to voice Hercules and sing that song, and it became a big hit on Spanish radio. So...
I guess Ricky Martin was the better choice
Guys,
than
what
Michael
about
Bolton.
I Won't Say
yeah. Let's put it to a couch vote. Hit song in 3, 2, 1, go! Well, looks like we've got half a point for a hit song.
Romantic duet. Nope. There was a lovey song about love, and it's a good song, but it's not that romantic. It's more
Yeah.
like, why am I this way? And it's not a duet.
Yeah, so nothing there.
The Kiss.
Yeah, there's a couple teasers.
Yeah, I think twice they were like this close, and then
Yeah.
Yeah.
Finally they got to kiss.
it was right when we expect a kiss to happen
Yeah.
in the movie.
Classic
and
kiss.
Yeah,
Don't sound disappointed about the classic kiss.
okay, it was classic. Classic.
Resurrection.
Yes.
Yeah. Now
Yeah.
I think there's two places where we could call Resurrection. One is when Hercules was crushed by the Hydra. Herc, the Hydra, the Hydra.
Thank you for that.
What?
Yeah, had to get that in. They drew out the emotions. Is he gone? I mean, it was only 45 minutes into the movie, so you know he's not gone, but of course,
She's just hiding.
Nay.
major plot point at the end.
He resurrects her himself, which
Yeah.
is kind of, I think, the coolest way someone has come back to life.
Yeah.
He personally goes down to the underworld, storms down, grabs her soul, puts it back in her body. He's like, nope, you're not dying today.
Yeah, well, and also sacrifices himself
Yeah.
to save her. This one was, as Jaira says, somebody actually fighting to get someone back.
You know, I guess if they're doing a movie in a realm that has to do with the underworld and souls and gods and all these things, then you might as well go there, right? So, yeah, it was good. Okay, Jaira, what's our total score for Hercules?
So the score is a 9 out of 14.
Hercules is right up near the top with 9 points.
Wow.
That was
Pretty good.
good.
Okay.
Love story, magic, and a good villain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video or found it entertaining. Please give it a thumbs up as well as share, like, comment, and subscribe. We'll see you next time on the Disney Couch. Bye!
Bye.
Now can we watch the bonus features?
How late do you want to stay up tonight?
Pretty late.
What about Hercules and Picadillo?
Phil?
Yeah, that's it. I couldn't think of his name.
Yeah, it's not a Greek name there, dear.
My name's Picadillo, Phil for short. Philocletus.
Philoraptor.
Philoctetus.
Philomonster.
Philonides.
Filibuster.
Anyway,
Philoctetus.
Philocrates.
Pickle butter.
I said Picadillo.